Hello everyone and welcome to another unboxing, no, another review video here at 610 Hobbies. My name is Gio, you know it, and today we will be reviewing Sonic the Hedgehog movie, no, Sonic the Hedgehog movie that I have watched just now for a second time. Actually went and watched it on the 14th of February. So yeah, I went to the premiere day. It was, I think I hear there was an earlier showing the night before. But anyway, I went on Valentine's Day. Me and I went by myself actually because I didn't want to miss the premiere. And all my friends, well, my few friends, were busy doing Valentine's shit, so nobody wanted to go with me. And I decided to go by myself. And there it was a really empty movie theater. Maybe it was a bit early. It was like 4 p.m. But also we were watching the English version, the original version actually, because here in my country most of the children's movies get translated to Spanish, and I didn't see any kids in the theater that day. But anyway, it was just me and like 8 other people at most, uh, and we were all Sonic nerds. Anyway, I really love this movie. I'm glad I watched it today again, and I'm doing the review until today, a week after the premiere, because I was going to. I didn't remember everything before I watched it today. So yep, I noticed also some stuff that I'll be mentioning. And also, there will be spoilers. But before that, I just want to say, if you haven't watched it, go. Well, I mean, if you are a Sonic fan, big or small, it's a really fun movie. Good movie, well made, and it's such a work of love by Sonic fans. The people that made this are obviously Sonic fans. There are so many references in it. I know now how Marvel nerds feel on the MCU movies when they catch a reference, and I didn't. But now I did on this movie. So yeah, that's really go watch it if you want to have fun. It's a really fun family movie. So without further ado, let's talk about the spoilers and the movie. But oh, I didn't tell you. This is actually a popcorn holder that I bought today at the movie theater. Uh, it's not a like a Funko cube or head or something. No, it's a popcorn holder. You put it like this, and you put your popcorn there. It's really small, actually. I not all the popcorn in the that we got at the theater fit in there. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that since today is a review video, I have a little surprise for you. Remember that I do doodle reviews here. Just waiting to load my Photoshop up. Give me a sec. I will change screen in a bit. Come on, Photoshop. There we go. All right. Okay. Drag this here. Uh, wait a sec. Wait a sec. There we go. All right. Now I'm ready. I think. There we go. Anyway, here is my Photoshop. I'm using my screen tablet that Alejo got me. I love him. But I think the cable is a bit faulty, so it may start acting up. But I have my old and reliable tablet. It's not a screen tablet. Ready, so it should be okay. And if I have to switch tablet, I will tell you. I'll try not to move the cable too much because that's what upsets it. And let's start drawing. Oh, let me bring my keyboard. I need my keyboard. And my cat is meowing in the background. Also, this will be a long video, because it's a review. Wait a sec. There we go. I have my keyboard, and I was trying to avoid hitting the microphone because it's really close to me now. Sorry, just blowing off some cat hair from my keyboard. Anyway, here we go. Let's see if this works. I hope you don't act up. I love you, tablet. I need to buy you a new cable. They're like 20 bucks. And right now I am hurting for money. I will tell you why in a few videos soon. Shut up. My cat Baka is meowing outside. And she just got out of the room. No, I'm ignoring that. And you too. Anyway, the Sonic story. I forgot. I think I wasn't going to talk about it on my first recording. It starts with Sonic running around the city. It's a city, yay! This is how I draw cities. In the city of San Francisco. It's a city, right? You see a blue streak. Wait, where's blue? Let me bring my color. A blue blower moving around, and then you see a red blower behind that, really behind, and then you get a close-up and notice that it is Eggman in a spaceship following Sonic. Not a spaceship, it's like an airplane following Sonic. Oh no. You know, I will draw really especially badly today. But you see them, as you see Eggman chasing Sonic. Uh, sorry, I have a little cough. I'm already all better, but I still cough every now and then. Anyway, okay. In this scene, Sonic says that how did I get here? Did I get here? It's the cliche of 2 weeks earlier. No, this is like I think 3 days earlier. You see Sonic doing some narration, and then we cut to 3 days earlier, and we get to see how Sonic was raised in this movie. He's a really cute boy. Let me see if I can draw a nice baby Sonic here. Not baby Sonic, he's actually 5 years old when we first see him here. There we go. His eyes are especially large here. No, I don't think this will do. He has a big body here now. I don't remember. I think he had gloves already. I don't remember which shoes he was wearing here when he was a baby in this scene. I don't remember which shoes. It wouldn't be his red shoes because we get to that. We'll get to that later. Anyway, baby Sonic lives with a giant owl woman. I really didn't like this character. Let's see if I can remember. It's a giant owl that raised him. She's called wait, got it. Longclaw. And she's been raising Sonic in a Sonic level. You know, it's actually Green Hill because it has the marble thingies here, and the loops and everything looks exactly like like the special level of that's now normal level of Green Hill. Okay, I can cuss in here now. Yeah, fuck. Green Hill, but it's not Green Hill. It doesn't say which. Anyway, Sonic is running like crazy, and Longclaw scolds him. Sorry, and because Sonic's supposed to keep his powers. His speed powers a secret, but he doesn't. So they get attacked in their little home, a little hut. They get attacked by And you don't see this obviously, but it's a tribe of echidnas. Um, they are all covered, so they're not really. Uh, it's not really that obvious that they are echidnas unless you know actually anything about Sonic. Because they're masked, but you can see their dreadlocks and all that. And they are attacked. They start shooting arrows at the head, the echidnas, because they came for Sonic's power, or so Longclaw says. She takes baby Sonic away, but Longclaw gets shot with an arrow. She gets, oh, it hurts. She gets shot. No, it hurts. And she falls along with Sonic. They were flying. Well, she was flying and carrying Sonic, and she tells Sonic to fuck off. No, I mean, she gives Sonic a bag of magic rings. Ranks. Magic. Um, that can warp him to any. You saw this in the trailer probably. Um, the rings warp him into to another any place he thinks of, to other worlds, and so she sends Sonic. She chucks Sonic in. Oh, no, Sonic goes by himself. I don't remember. No, yeah, Sonic goes by himself and leaves the uh, hurt owl woman behind to to save him from the echidnas. And now we make a cut to 10 years earlier. Sorry, 10 years later, not earlier. Later. Wow, my writing is more awful than usual. Anyway, we cut to 10 years later, and we see a cop car in the middle of nowhere. No, in a town called Green Hills. Hills. That's funny because that's what I call She-Hulk's boobs. Green Hills. There we go. A cop is like he's so boring. A cop played by James Marsden, I think. Marsden. I said Marsden the guy from Red Dead Redemption. No, Marsden, I think. He's out there and measuring the speed of stuff, but there's nothing coming by until Sonic comes and but he doesn't see him because he's too fast. He only gets captured in the speedometer. I think it's called, going at over 300 miles per hour. That's actually really fast. My fucking cat won't shut up. Anyway, yeah. Uh, I don't know what happens later. I think. Oh yeah, Sonic is also narrating what's happening. He's been stalking on the people of Green Hills. He knows everyone, but and only one guy called Crazy Carl, I think, um, has spotted him, but nobody believes him. He calls him. It's a crazy old guy with a beard, and calls him the Blue Devil. Blue Devil. And this is Carl. He wears a baseball cap, a trucker hat. I don't know. Anyway, and Sonic is stalking James Marston. He's called here Tom. What's his last name? Oof, I should remember. I forgot his name. Anyway, he's stalking James Marsden, and I don't remember this guy. He's he's basically Chris Pratt. Um, he's a really buffed up guy. Huh. Sonic is stalking him the most because he thinks he's the best guy around, and his wife, Maddie. Shit, this is really bad. Actually, no, Maddie has really big hips, really awesome, hot woman. Anyway, I had to make looks horrible. What am I drawing? It's really hard to narrate a story and draw at the same time. But anyway, This is Tom and Maddie, his wife Maddie. I gotta make a quick pause here because I used to think when we saw the trailer and everything that this movie was probably gonna be like a body. Well, it is a body movie after all, but I thought that Sonic was gonna spend the whole movie helping Tom. Uh, uh, how do you say that? Helping Tom with his love interest. But no, it's cool. They are already married. They were already a couple married. They don't have children. They have a dog. Oh, his dog is named Ozzy. Popper. Oh, this is a really bad dog. It doesn't look like a dog at all. Kill me. Anyway, um, I used to think again that it was gonna be a movie of Sonic helping this guy help court this girl, but no, they're already married. This is really awesome. I really like this. That is not about that. This movie. So yeah, that's a good move in my opinion from the directing, from the writing. Really good move that these guys are already a happy couple actually. Tom has been trying to get into the San Francisco Police Department because he's bored of his life in Green Hills, this little town that nothing ever happens until now. Um, and he finally gets a job offer as a police officer in San Francisco. His wife Maddie tells him that, and they both are about to celebrate, I think. And Sonic now sees a bunch of kids playing baseball, and he wants to play baseball. And a really cool scene. I think it was heartwarming. Sonic plays with himself baseball. Now, this is actually a. I don't remember how. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think this is how baseball was supposed to look. Anyway, Sonic plays with himself. He's the batter, the pitcher, the umpire, the everything. He's all the players. It's a really fun scene. But then he when he doesn't hit a home run, but I don't know how I don't know baseball terms. I don't know baseball. Anyway, he makes a really cool play, and when he realizes that he is completely alone and nobody witnesses his really awesome play with himself, uh, um, he gets really sad and then starts running really fast. Gotta go fast. Oh, we'll get to that. And he makes a giant. He starts running on the here and makes a giant electromagnetic pulse, and all the lights in the city go away, and also in space in a satellite. Then the government noticed this, and they start investigating, and they sent the most knowledgeable person for the job, Dr. Eggman. No, Dr. Robotnik is here. It's really awesome. It's played by, Jim Carrey. He has a nice mustache here. I wish I could grow a mustache. I would grow it like that. His honor. He has hair here. Well, he kind of looks like him. He's really awesome. It's played by Jim Carrey, as you know it. I think I already mentioned that. I really loved him. I hope he comes back for the sequel. There's gonna be a sequel. Anyway, he has an assistant called what's the name? Oh, Stone. No, is it Stone? Yeah, I think. Yeah, Stone. But what? Agent Stone. Yes, Agent Stone. Really nice guy. And I think there's a bit of a sexual tension between them. No, he's really okay with everything. I think actually also, but he doesn't look like it. Okay, let me get my thoughts in order, if it's possible. Um, I think he was modeled after Snively. I don't know if you remember Snively from the Sonic cartoon, also known as the Sonic Sat Am, because it was Saturday morning, Sat in the morning. Anyway, because he takes a lot of abuse from Robotnik. But this one is totally okay with it. He's really happy working with the doctors. He's like more like Smithers, actually. Now that I think about it, he's more like Smithers from The Simpsons. Snivelly, I don't know if anyone you know is actually in the comic. He's Eggman's cousin. He has a really long nose, and he's evil and stupid. Oh, well, he has really big eyes here. He's like this. uh, that's Snivelly. Anyway, Agent Stone comes along with Dr. Robotnik to investigate Sonic and all that shit. And as you know, well, everything points out to. Well, they find Sonic's lair. He's been living in a cave, and Sonic runs away. He's trying to use the one of the magic rings to send him to the next world that will keep him safe, which is Mushroom Planet. Uh, I think the first time I watched this, I was sure, and I think a lot of people as well. This was a reference to Super Mario because it was a whole planet made of mushrooms. There's only mushrooms, according to Sonic, nothing else. But also, Sonic says he hates mushrooms. So yeah, it was really clear that it was a throat at Nintendo. But after watching it a second time, I think it's more of a reference to Mushroom Hill. I think it was the name of the level, Mushroom Hill, in Sonic and Knuckles game from the Sega Genesis. Um, yeah, I think that's where Eggman went. That's where I'm going. Oh, I already spoiled it. Oh shit, I'm jumping too much in the plot. Anyway, no, 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 no. I didn't mean that. No, no, forget about it. I mean that's where Sonic was supposed to go. I already spoiled the ending. Anyway, uh, but Sonic is getting. I mean, robots. They're like flying giant eggs with a camera. They're actually drones, but without wings. They're closing in on Sonic, and Sonic has to find a safer place to use the warp ring. And he goes to Tom's garage and tries to use the ring. Tom hears him, but he thinks it's some raccoons he's been having trouble with lately. And he goes to the garage with a tranquilizer gun. This is a gun, and shoots Sonic with it. And Sonic dies. No, he shoots. Sonic gets shot with a tranquilizer, and he falls down. Uh, Tom takes Sonic inside the house and puts him in a dog cage. Sonic gets out really easily, but he's still a little wobbly from the from the tranquilizer shot. And then Dr. Eggman, no, Robotnik arrives, following Sonic's trace, and um, Tom hides Sonic and comes out to see what the heck Robotnik wants. Robotnik, and they have an altercation here and there. In the end, Robotnik discovers Sonic there. Tom punches Robotnik in the face. Really awesome. You saw that in the trailer actually. And Tom and Sonic run away after killing one of Eggman's robots. uh, and they get on Tom's truck, a Toyota Tacoma. I finally, yeah, it's really there. They put it really there that are advertising. Oh, this doesn't look like a truck at all. At least a Toyota. Get it right? Oh, there. I think that's a Toyota symbol, right? Anyway, it's a huge ass truck. It doesn't look like a truck at all. Anyway, Sonic and Tom run away in Tom's truck. Sonic's still not feeling well from the tranquilizer gun until a few moments later. Um, Agent Stone arrives and saves Dr. Robotnik, and he gets his butt kicked by Robotnik because he's mad Agent Stone didn't go after Tom, even though he saw them get away, and anyone with a common sense would actually chase them or send some of their forces to catch up to them and then coming to check in on the doctor. Anyway, sorry, I had to take a little water here. Tom and Sonic are on the roads and they start arguing back and forth as Tom kicks Sonic out of the truck, not literally. He pulls over and tells him to fuck off. Fuck off, Sonic. Go to San Francisco. I forgot. Yeah, the moment when Tom shoots Sonic with a tranquilizer gun, Sonic uses his warp ring, and Sonic sees on Tom's shirt San Francisco, so he says the word San Francisco. So the warp ring opens to San Francisco, and his bag of rings that Longclaw gave him a while ago falls through the warp gate and lands on a building on San Francisco, and Sonic loses his rings. So that's why they have to go to San Francisco now to get Sonic's ranks. And then again, Sonic kicks, going back to Tom kicking Sonic out. Oh, man, I'm really sucking at this review today. Sorry, I haven't done a video in a long time, so my English and pronunciation and talking is especially bad. Anyway, Tom kicks out Sonic from the truck and sends him to San Francisco, but Sonic doesn't know where San Francisco is, so he comes back, and Tom, feeling guilty for shooting Sonic earlier, uh, decides to take Sonic to San Francisco. And on their way, they stop at a rest stop, I guess, a gas station in front of a diner or something, where a lot of motorcycle enthusiasts go. um, and Tom calls home just to see what's happening. Robotnik's there with his other police officer buddy. And Sonic starts seeing a lot of action in the bar nearby, and he wants to go see because he's never spied people, I guess, that kind of people. So they go into the bar, and Sonic starts this is actually a new term even for me, bucket list. I hadn't heard that term ever. Tom mentions that Sonic is having a bucket list. Sonic doesn't know either what a bucket list is. It's a list that where you put all the stuff you want to do before you kick the bucket. That's really awesome. I'm probably gonna start using that as well because I'm gonna kick the bucket soon. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, but I should do one because I'm almost 40. Anyway, uh, Sonic makes his list and realizes that it's really useless since he's leaving Earth and all the stuff he wants to do happens to be on Earth. So Tom helps him with his bucket list. He in this place, in this bar, he helps Sonic do a bunch of stuff on his list, um, and they get in a fight. And Sonic has a Quicksilver scene, where Quicksilver moves faster than time and shit and all that shit. Really cool. Well, anyway, before that, the whole montage of Sonic and Tom bonding. That's probably the best time you can go to the bathroom in the movie theater. Just an advice. It's a perfect time because it's kind of boring and it's also expected. Yeah, the human bonds with the tiny creature. Sonic is wearing a disguise, really fun disguise. Just a fucking hat. Oh yeah, some shades that he later throws away. Some sunglasses, I mean, and a poncho. And yeah, nobody realizes he's a fucking monster. Anyway, um, this was something nice now for a change. Anyway, they start a bar fight, and just to show you like that I can draw well, they have a bar fight, and Sonic has fun, a lot of fun, because that's actually another thing on his list. Getting into a fight, I guess. Never got into a bar fight myself. I was near one no, I was in one that was about to start last year. Actually, long story, but it's not pleasant. I actually suck at fighting. Anyone could kick my ass, even kids could kick my ass. I'm pretty sure. Not. I don't know. No, yeah, I couldn't do anything about it. Anyway, you see, I can draw sometimes. Actually, I haven't drawn in a long time. Um. Anyway, yeah, it's really hard. Drawing and narrate. Shit, narrating a movie. Shit. Yeah, I'm especially bad today. Sonic and Tom go away from the place, and um, Eggman later comes to that bar. Oh yeah, well they spend the night at a motel. Nothing. I hope nothing out of the ordinary happens there. That's the scene we see with Sonic with a towel, and um, Robotnik goes to the bar on the next day and interrogates the people that Tom and Sonic got in a fight with, and he finds out that they're heading to San Francisco for some reason. I don't remember Tom and Sonic telling to these guys they were going to San Francisco. It's really weird, and I don't remember Sonic and Tom even saying it when they were talking at the bar, or saying it out loud. I don't know. Anyway, the guy, one of the guys that got in the fight with Sonic, knew they were going to San Francisco, so he tells Robotnik, and then they start a chase in the highway. And wait, sorry, more water. And Sonic goes into his first spin dash and destroys one of Robotnik's tanks. Because Robotnik sends a tank after them. He wasn't in the tank, which is weird now that I think about it. But the tank gives birth to a small car that then Sonic destroys. Oh yeah, that this same car throws mines that make EMP blast and stop the cars. Sonic uses one of these on the robot car, and destroys it. Then that car gives birth to another tiny mono wheel car. Really weird. It was kind of cool. This actually all reminded me of Terminator. That last one was really cool. It was like a robot, and it has little spikes on the wheel. It was like this, a lot like this, and it was trying to break the Tom's truck tires, but Tom destroys it. He hits it in the head with something. I don't remember with what. Was it a flashlight? I don't know. And destroys it. Then after this one, a tiny, you have seen this scene in the trailer. A tiny helicopter pops out and starts shooting tiny lasers at them. Sonic destroys it with his hand, but and grabs but the ball thingy is actually a bomb, and a sticky bomb, and sticks to Sonic's hand and every other place he puts it on, even on Tom. After a funny scene, after stopping, they stop the truck and they take the thing away, but it still blows up behind Sonic, and Sonic gets hurt. Sonic gets hurt and passes out. And then Tom finally arrives to San Francisco, to where his wife is staying. She went ahead of him to check out apartments and all. Also, her sister, I don't remember her name, and her niece called Jojo lived there. The aunt, well, the Maddie's sister is really unbearable. She's not an aunt. No, she it's Maddie's sister. It's really, really unbearable. She's like Patty and Selma in one person, one black person. Anyway, um, Tom takes Sonic there, and everyone freaks out. The Maddie's sister passes out as well. They tie her up in her own house. This is really. I'm gonna make a quick pause here as well. I mean, it was a funny scene. They tie up the aunt, the crazy. No, she's the sister, Maddie's sister, the unbearable black aunt, into to a sofa. And yeah, it's funny. She's tied up. She's a mean person. But I mean, yeah, I know it's for fun now, I am making a big deal about this. Sorry, but it just like felt so weird. The rest of the movie, well, basically almost the rest of the movie, she spends in that sofa tied up. And I know again, this is just for fun and all. This is not to be taken seriously, but just an advice. Uh, Especially in the US, I know this. If you ever tie up a person, whether they're conscious or not, if you ever tie them against their will, that's a kidnapping. That's actually considered kidnapping, and it's a really really serious crime in the United States. So don't ever do it, ever ever ever, unless, I mean, you're really drunk and the person that that you tie up is also really drunk and passed out, and you're having a drunk party. Maybe, yeah, between very very best friends, yeah, go ahead, go crazy. But when you do it to a person again, that just because she was mean and all, no, 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 they're gonna sue your ass to extinction. Yeah, it's a really bad idea. In any case, just lock them up in a bedroom, but even that is considered kidnapping, sort of kidnapping. But anyway, yeah, sorry, I got carried away, but yeah, I really didn't like that. I mean, again, I know everyone took it like really fun. That's how it was supposed to be taken, like a fun little scene. But yeah, it's not really okay in my book. Anyway, coming back to the story, Tom takes his wife Maddie and Sonic. Oh yeah, Sonic wakes up finally. Blah blah blah, with some bath salts. No, some salts to wake him up, and Maddie's niece Jojo uh, gives Sonic his new shoes, the red and white ones we all know. And I gotta say, okay, it's so I know what they're trying to do. They try to make this Sonic as humanly possible. Well, not as humanly possible, as accurately possible as the one in the video game. So that's why he got these shoes that look exactly like the ones in the games. But I gotta say, from the original design, the horrific original design, I actually like the shoes he had in the original, the Nike shoes. I think they were Nike even. Anyway, from the crappy trailer, I gotta say, I really really liked the those shoes. I didn't mind that the shoes don't look didn't look exactly like the ones in the games, but anyway, a lot of fans like me didn't like it. I mean, I did like it, but a lot of other more didn't. So again, Sonic finally got his shoes from Maddie's niece, which was cool and a nice touching scene, touching moment. Sorry. Um, so Maddie, Sonic, and Tom get on their way to San Francisco. They When they arrive, Sonic is driving Maddie's sister's uh, car, which I found weird. It did it like okay, Sonic arrives actually driving the car and all crash and stuff. But I'm like, why did you let him do that? Like he's 15. He's not even legal enough, legally old enough to drive a car, and he doesn't know how to drive a car by the amount of damage he did to the car and the city. So why did you let him do it? That kind of felt out of place. Now they get to the building where Sonic ranks are. Oh, this is a big a building freaking the bird. I don't know why. Anyway, it's on top of the building. The back they get in there in a really unfunny manner. Like Tom says that he's police and someone is gonna jump from the roof because Sonic finds out that the roof is locked by a special key. I'm like, Sonic, you can run. You can fucking run your way up there outside the building. You don't have to be inside the building. Anyway, really fucking stupid. Um, when they are saying goodbye because Sonic finally gets his ranks, which was really easy. I mean, I when I saw the rings falling in the roof of there, I thought they're not gonna be there by the time they get there. Um, a janitor will probably take them away. Robotnik would probably find them first, but no, they were there, and Sonic, just as easy as that, finds his MacGuffin. And just as he is saying goodbye, guess who finds him? Let me get another sip of water. Sorry. There we go. Robotnik arrives, which who has been experimenting with a quill that Tom found really early in the film from Sonic. Um, it seems that like this quill has a ton of Sonic energy, and Robotnik uses it on his chip to power it up and move just as fast as Sonic. Sonic pushes. Well, Eggman sends a bunch of his robots, egg robots, along to destroy Sonic and kill Maddie and Tom. Sorry. And Sonic, another Quicksilver moment, um, destroys all the things and all that shit. While Eggman activates the Sonic's quill and powers up his chip and starts moving as fast. Well, his chip moves as fast as Sonic. Um, Sonic pushes Maddie and Tom off the building, then uses a warp ring to send them back to Green Hills, to a barn where they crash and they don't die. And Sonic then start. This is also, I think, not a very well planned scene. It feels a bit rushed. I know Sonic's supposed to be fast, but everything starts happening so fast here. Sonic starts using a bunch of his rings to warp around the world, and I didn't find that so. I don't know, like it makes sense. First, Sonic warps to Paris, Hilton, no, to Paris, France, near the Eiffel Tower. This is supposed to be the Eiffel Tower. Oh wow, I suck at this. Oh no, that I think there it is. Yeah, yeah, that looks right like the Eiffel Tower, right? Anyway, and after that, we immediately after that we see him and Robotnik chasing him at the Great Wall of China, which we didn't see earlier. Sonic used a warp ring to get there, which was weird because China is really far away from France, as far as I know. But anyway, then Sonic warps to Egypt, and wow, this is great. Robotnik destroys the Great Sphinx of, I don't know. Anyway, he destroys the Sphinx. Well, it's chubby. The Great Sphinx, and Sonic is running up a pyramid and uses another warp ring to return to Green Hills, and and Robotnik hits him just as he's about to warp. They both go through the warp ring. Sonic lands on Green Hills, where it's already dark. That's also another thing that doesn't make sense. Like when Tom and Maddie crash into the barn, it's clearly day. It doesn't look like it's going to be nightfall anytime soon. Doesn't look. The sky's blue. Sky's fucking blue. So anyway, it's already night at Green Hills for some reason, and also in the other parts of the world, in France, in Egypt, in China, it was daytime, which again doesn't make sense. Shouldn't it be dark there? And anyway, enough, enough with time inconsistencies. Sonic gets KO'd by Robotnik before he goes through the warp ring. And everyone thinks he's dead. Tom tries to help him but fails. Just as Robotnik is about to kill Tom, uh, Tom says that Sonic is his best friend. Oh, so touching. Sonic wakes up with lightning his fucking eyes. Wow. And when I first saw this, it gave me chills. This scene is actually in the trailer when he's saying that he's using his power to protect the people he loves, I think, instead of running away. He also fucking, he almost goes Super Saiyan, Supersonic. No, anyway, when I first saw this, I really, really thought he was going to become Supersonic, and I got chills, and I almost cried. Even it was such a compelling moment. But no, he didn't go supersonic, and I am okay with that because I think if he had went supersonic, they would have blown their load like that time where when Doomsday showed up in Batman versus Superman. Where when Warner Brothers blew their load all over the place. I'm really glad that Sonic didn't go supersonic. Anyway, he becomes this powerful and all that shit, and destroys Eggman's flying machine. And Sonic sends Eggman with the help of Tom to the Mushroom planet where he was going to go originally. So yeah, Robotnik is sent to the Mushroom planet, and Sonic is stays at Green Hills. So as Tom, he also decides not to go to San Francisco after all. So he and his wife Maddie stay at Green Hills along with Sonic. So yeah, just to close up, um, we later see Eggman Robotnik in Mushroom World, shaving his beautiful hairdo. He also has his large mustache because a lot of time has obviously passed uh, in Mushroom Kingdom. We see the classic Eggman look, which really fits Jim Carrey. Honestly, he's going mad actually from being alone in the Mushroom World. Um, it's a really nice closing scene, but the kicker comes in the credits scene that by now you should all know who arrives in the credits. It's everyone's favorite deformed fox. Tails shows up at the credits. He comes through a warp ring. He looks. I don't like too much how he looks. He looks a lot like more like a bear than a fox. He looks like a teddy bear. Uh, but everyone was, well, the me and the few other nerds that were in the theater when I first watched it, we were screaming so bad. We were all big Sonic nerds. Oh god, it was so fucking great. It was again such a great movie overall. They did everything good, and yeah, it's a family movie in the end, so nothing extreme is going to happen. But it's still really fucking awesome. Go watch it by yourself if you haven't, and sorry if I spoiled it, but it's and I really liked it too again, and I'm probably obviously biased because I am a Sonic fan, huge Sonic fan since the first game. Mm, but uh, this is probably one of the best, if not the best, Sonic things that we've had in a long time, and you can quote me on that. One of the best Sonic things. Yes, please quote me. You, 2020. Yeah, sorry, I hit the mic. But yeah, it's a really awesome movie. Oh, and there's a lot of references. Um, I obviously I don't think I saw them all. I don't think some of them are accurate on my part. Maybe I'm like, well, there are some obvious ones. Like in you can see this actually in the trailer. Sonic when he's practicing with his nunchucks, he's wearing a headband. Everyone has already said this. And the headband, there's a little symbol that we see in every Sonic game, and Sonic and Tails pop up or something. The little rings with the wings. Oh, that rhymes. Didn't notice. Anyway, and Sonic is also playing ping pong in a table that says Hilltop Road, and Hilltop Zone is actually a level in Sonic 2. It's the music goes like this. Sorry about that. I couldn't help myself. But that's how a big Sonic fan I am. There's also, again, some references I am not sure. I will tell you in a bit. Like, you can actually check this out at the trailer, but I think it's clearer when you see it in the movie. I haven't heard anyone mention this. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who noticed. But in the end, when Sonic is about to confront Eggman for the last time, and he goes almost supersonic, you see actually, and you can see it twice. Um, a close up of Eggman's face, and in Eggman's face you see a Sonic reflected, obviously. But in these reflections, Sonic looks a lot like Mephiles the Dark. You remember Mephiles the Dark, right? Let me pull up an actual image from him. Give me a second. Mephiles the Dark. Well, this is why I am not sure. It was a reference to, but today that I watched it for a second time, I'm really sure it was it was a reference. Give me a second. Oh, my internet is slow as heck, as fuck. Say it. Just say it. Let's see. Mephiles. Meph. Okay, here it is. All right. Let me delete this. Oh, it's a PNG image. Okay, black. One background. Here's Mephiles. Now, let me check out that scene from the movie really fast. I hope. No, I'm not gonna play sound. I'm not gonna play it here. Well, actually, yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's do it. Heck, this is going completely multi-format. Let's see. Sonic. No. Robotnik. Final. Um, I should have just looked in my history on YouTube. Okay, here it is. Okay. I'm killing the volume. So I mean the sound. Yeah, the sound. I'm gonna kill that. Okay. Okay, let me see. What's that? Okay, there's this scene. This, look at it. I don't know why we have the Avengers in the background. Okay, no, 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 no. Wait, I already missed it. No, I missed it. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Come on, load. Sorry, my internet is slow today. My Ethernet cable broke. There we go. All right. See this part? Sonic goes super, not really. Look, here we go, here we go. Ah, shit. I told you my internet was bad. Should have taken a picture earlier of this. Come on. I even haven't have it set on low quality. Look, just as Eggman puts on his goggles. How long is this? Almost an hour. Wow! Holy shit! Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. This is my power, blah blah blah. Protect my friends, blah blah blah. Come on. There we go. Look. Look. It's methyls, right? Look at this. The eyes look almost red here. The fur is black, and the end of the spines are of the quills. I mean, are light, just like methyls. I think again. I think this is a reference to him, and there's another shot of that. Just wait a little bit. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah, we already went through this. Okay, there's gonna be another. Okay. Yeah. Come on. Wow, this scene goes on. Ah, there. No. Oh, there was. There we go. There we go. Look, this one is more clear. He looks like Mayfield a lot here. Even he looks more evil here. So, again, I think why I think it probably wasn't what makes me doubt this was a reference to Mayfield's the Dark is because everyone wants, including Sega, from Sega to Sonic fanboys, everyone wants to pretend Sonic '06 did not exist because that's the only game where Mayfield's the Dark appears. I don't think he's in Generations. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I still think today that I get more yes that it was Mayfield's and less doubts. Maybe I'll see it a third time. Anyway, that's it about the Sonic movie. Again, at the end we get Tails cameo. So awesome! I loved it. I'm not going to wrap up. Sorry, this is so long. Sorry, it took me so long. I just wanted to get it off my chest. My predictions for Sonic 2 movie that is happening. It's gonna happen. No one knows when nor how. But this movie is doing so well that it's getting a sequel. I hope they don't ruin it. That could also happen. My predictions for Sonic 2 movie is that we will get less. I think I think everyone. No, I mean, sorry. I think I'm not the first person to say this, obviously, but I think we're gonna in Sonic 2 movie we're gonna talk more about Chaos, the Chaos Force, Chaos Force. Sorry, Chaos. I said it in Spanish. Chaos Force, which it would be what gives Sonic his super speedy powers. I think, but it's gonna the Sonic powers are going to come to are going to go to the back seat for a bit. They're still going to, obviously they're still important, but they're not going to be important to Eggman anymore. I'm sure Eggman again is on the mushroom planet, mushroom level. He's gonna find chaos, a chaos emerald, and that is how he's going to return home. Um, and he's going to find something more powerful than Sonic, so he's not going to be interested in getting Sonic's power again. Um, but and we're also going to get Knuckles the Enchilada. Besides Tails, I think Knuckles is going to show up. Um, he's going to come back seeking Sonic's power. And I think Longclaw, Sonic's surrogate mother, did not die. She'll be alive. She'll come back but hurt or something. The Echidnas actually weren't bad people, but they were really desperate to get Sonic's power and all that shit. But I don't think we will see the tribal Echidnas either, because again, I think Ken Penders can and will sue them, because there's this unspoken clause, but I think it's really obvious that no other echidna should appear in any Sonic media. That is not an echidna. I mean, no other echidna that is not Knuckles. Sorry, Knuckles is the only echidna that can be shown nowadays. Anyway, we'll talk about that maybe some other time. But I think again, Knuckles is going to show up besides Tails. Oh. It was so bad. This is Tails. And again, there's going to be a lot of more focus on the Chaos Force and the Chaos Emeralds. I think Sonic is going to go Super Sonic in Sonic 2. I am going, because that's how it goes in the games. Actually, in the first game, there were Chaos Emeralds. There were 6 Chaos Emeralds, but because probably they saw Dragon Ball, the developers saw Dragon Ball, they made it 7 Chaos Emeralds by the second game, and Sonic could go Super Sonic, where he turns yellow and can fly and everything. I think by the second movie we'll get Super Sonic. Eggman is going to return. What I'm really worried is that I feel Jim Carrey's not going to come back, in my opinion. I mean, I love him. I really, really wish he comes back in the second film. But this always happens in a lot of films. Like one of the main stars decides to ask for more money, and the studio or the studio could decide to get someone else cheaper to cut costs. I really hope they don't. Please keep using Jim Carrey. I hope he doesn't ask for more money. He's been really awesome the whole. I think I hear. I don't know personally, but I hear he had a great experience and wanted to be on children's movie for a long time. I really hope he keeps being Eggman. He rocks as fucking Eggman. I love him. I hope he comes back. And again, that's my prediction for Sonic 2. And by Sonic 3, I think, and this is a really, really well prediction, I think that's where we're going to well, maybe in the credits of the second one, we're gonna hear more about Mephiles the Dark. I think, again, I'm almost sure you hear it here first. You heard it here first. I think Mephiles is going to show in this movie, but again, it is something from Sonic 06, something that did not exist ever. But anyway, that's my load of predictions for now. That's enough time. Whoa, 1 hour. Thank you so much for watching this shitty doodle review of Sonic 06. Wow, I cracked my fingers. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this doodle review here at 610 Hobbies. My name is Gio, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.